Rescued by Ghosts, Chapter 17, Part 2. As the year went on, Mr. Engelbert motivated us to do well, and he became my favorite teacher yet. After class was over, I creeped like a turtle, hoping for extra time with Mr. Engelbert. My design was to get to talk to him. I craved the positive interaction. It also meant I had less time at home with Mom. On one of these occasions, another man came into the classroom. "Mr. Egbert, meet Tim, one of my very good students," Mr. Engelbert said. Mr. Egbert bent over and stuck his hand out. "I'm thrilled to meet you, Tim. I'm the 6th grade teacher. I look forward to having you in my class next year." I shook his hand and gave him a big smile. Many days, Mr. Egbert visited Mr. Engelbert after class and talked with me. He was as pleasant as Mr. Engelbert and told me he was looking forward to having me in his class. I discovered that my teachers lived on the block next to the block my house was on, next to a miniature grocery store, smaller than a house, named Weber's. Weber's had a worn wooden floor and little room to navigate. There were 3 aisles crowded with overstocked shelves. Up front was a small counter with a cash register where Mrs. Weber took our money. She was never cheerful. On occasions, she was crying, and I saw Mr. Weber yelling at her one time. When we needed something small between regular grocery days, Mom sent me to pick up an item from Weber's. One of these times, I spied Mr. Egbert and Mr. Engelbert sitting on the front porch of the well-painted house next to Weber's. All right, next part, which is the last part on this chapter, on the next video.